So this is the third little sketch of animals, and this time it's a little bit more involved. We're going to do penguins, and this is dedicated to Benjamin after his wonderful story. So we're going to do 3 emperor penguins all walking in a line towards us, and they're all holding hands. So let's start off with 3 oval shapes. If you get them like leaning over slightly, one in the middle upright, one leaning that way and one leaning that way, it'd be a bit more fun. Little circle at the top for the head. A little long triangle for the beak. Perhaps put that one up that way a bit. And then that one down that way a bit. And then their flippers. 1, and their feet. Bit of water, bit of water. So we'll have the water there and the sky above. Okay, 3 simple penguins. So let's make that into more of a recognizable penguin shape, starting with this one. Bit more of a curvy head. Bit of a bend at the end of their beaks. Try and get nice smooth lines. Big white tummy. Second one. Something like that. Big white tummy, feet, black feet they've got, haven't they? Forgot the eyes, one eye, other eye. Then this one. All looking at something different. Black feet. And an eye. Now they've got colourful beaks. That one looks a bit cross. So let's just draw another line there. Another line there. One there. They've got an orange bit on their head, and they've got orange just up here, but we can do that just with the brush. Okay, so I think that's okay. A few wavy lines for the sea. Okay, so let's get some paint on this. I think we'll start off with the sky. I think we'll do a sunset. Be a bit more interesting. Bit more colourful. A pink sunset or orangey sunset. So very watery paint. I've mixed up red and yellow. Just going to paint this around the penguins. Nice red sunset. Whoops, a bit clumsy. I think these penguins should have names. think of any though. What's a penguin called? Mr. Flipper? Doris? Who knows? Okay, so there's the sunset. Perhaps there's some sun somewhere in there. Is that the sun? Just a bit of water. Maybe that's the sun. Anyway, now we'll have some sea behind the penguin. So just a bit of green and a bit of blue mixed together to make a bluey green. It's okay to make it touch the sunset. It makes it look as though the sun is reflecting into the water when that happens. So bring that down around the penguins. Leave some gaps in the water to make it look like waves. And if anybody wants to suggest any animal they want me to paint, then I'll have a go. And we'll put it on YouTube, and then you can have a go at painting it. I think I'm enjoying doing these more than I'm doing my own paintings. Noisy dog outside. And then in the foreground, just a little bit of blue. And very pale sandy colour, like it might be the beach or whatever. Leave a few gaps, and if the paint touches the previous colour, that's okay too. Okay, so let's paint the penguins. Perhaps first we ought to give it the hairdryer treatment. Oops. Okay. I think we'll start off with black, because there's a lot of black on a penguin. Plenty of paint on your brush, and carefully paint around the beak, around the head, around the eye, and around that bit of yellow at the back. With their flippers, and a little outline around the body and the feet. That's number one. That's Doris. Now let's do, what's this one called? Maureen. Hello, Maureen. I'll do fairly quickly. Bit more paint. So that's nearly done Maureen. And then the third one, I'll call this one Dennis. You can do this a bit more carefully than I'm doing it, because you can spend more time. I've got a video to make, so I don't want it to be too long. Now, as they're in the water, there'll be some reflections. So just put a few black reflections in their water. And then their eyes very carefully. I don't know what colour penguins' eyes are. Right, let's give that the hairdryer treatment. Okay, so let's put some colour. So a little bit of red, tiny bit of yellow, like a nice bright orange colour. And just paint around the top of the chest and the top of the chest, the top of Dennis's chest. And then with a clean brush, a bit of water on the brush, just paint over the surface on that edge. Clean brush, do the same on this one. And then the same on this one. Clean brush again, just let that run down. Not too much, just want the colour at the top really, not the bottom. So if you put too much on, just with a tissue, just push it up from the bottom like that. Okay, that'll be right when that dries. And then with that same colour, let's paint the beaks. And that bit at the back of the head. A bit clumsy with my beaks, aren't I? Wonder what colour their eyes are. Should we give them green eyes? Okay, they're probably not green, but today they're green. There. Okay, nearly finished. Now they've got a volume to them, they're rounded, so let's put a bit of shadow at the bottom of their tummies. So with a bit of pale blue, just paint the bottom part of their tummy. Bottom part, and then the same idea again with the water, just on the top part. Just soften the edge, just blend it into the white of the rest of the tummy. Okay, and that's it. 3 penguins. Kind of penguins, I suppose. So if you've got any ideas about other animals you want me to paint, just let me know and I'll do it.